Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing XCOM Enemy Within. This is part 3. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish this. We've got to get some very nasty guys out of our way, but right now, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put my heavies to try and shoot them. They're like way too far away. They're just hiding up here in Overwatch. So I need to put myself somewhere.
Good to go.
Put myself there and reload. Because my gun's empty. She's not going to go. I'm going to have... DuPont is going to use up his last one of these to get everybody back to healing. I was talking about this at the end of the last one. Gets everybody back up to full except himself, I think. He's still down 3. But he's basically done. Amy... She's probably in the best place she can be. Megara, on the other hand, I was going to have them start down this side.
Moving out.
And Annette... Excuse me. Get her up on hard cover and reload.
Alright, reloading.
Chylong, you've got the same kind of problem. You're in the right place, so we're just going to have you reload.
Reloading.
Kind of a wasted turn there while we see if they're going to move. Alright, they're not going to move. So I've got to move somebody up on them. Well, if she moves to here...
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Whenever they start shooting at you. I want to try to get her close enough to do that, that Psy-Storm thing again. Now, let's move Megara up a little bit. Maybe to here.
On the move.
Go into Overwatch. We're just going to sit here in Overwatch. You are going to come down like in the middle to go on Overwatch. 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 See if they move. Aha! He moved over to there. And he moved over to here. Okay, so they are moving a bit. But I don't think Duran can see them yet. Or Longbow. She can't see them yet. I need to get somebody to... Alright, how far can Duran run? Not you. Alright, Annette, how far can you run? Can you run? You can run all the way up to here. Right? So if I have you do a run and gun, hopefully she doesn't die.
I'm going in for the kill.
Yes. Yes, you are. You're going to go here.
I'm going as fast as I can. Here they come. Gotta do better than that.
And then she can ally cannon him twice, hopefully.
Die.
Okay, she got him. But I still don't think I can see the other guy. Can't see him yet. Okay. So Magira or Caliban?
That's affirmative.
Still can't see him. Why can I not see him? Well, if I can't see him, he can't see me. Go hide. Alright, Magira? Can you see this guy by, like, moving over here?
Roger, tracking. Hostile spotted.
Ouch! That hurt. Okay, you're gonna have to heal yourself. But Amy should now be able to shoot him. Yes? Yes. So here, with a headshot to start with.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So you can go ahead and use... When did I use another one? Oh, I'm down to 1 heal, huh? Gotta heal myself. I'll be down 3. Alright, heavies, get on your high horses here.
Moving to designated position.
Move on your high horses. Alright, you're going to... You've got to stay alive, so you're going to hide in the corner.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Later.
I'm reloading my gun.
Shalong. You can't get up the stairs. Alright, well, we just won't go up the stairs then. DuPont can get up the stairs.
I'm on it, Commander.
If I remember right, when I go through that next door, there's a bunch of them there to ambush me. So I gotta make sure I go through that door the right way.
I'm all over it.
I just gotta get everybody up here now. Just running off. She's got 2 turns to run up there. Maybe 3 turns before I can get her in position. And you're kind of wounded, so we don't want you to go get yourself completely screwed up. Alright, Dren. Caliban. So there's 1, 3. Go here.
On the move.
Because if I remember right, when I go in here, this is where it gets funky. I may use the sniper's thing in here. I can't remember.
I'm on it, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Get yourself moving. Next turn, you're going to move and reload. Gara.
Heading to that location.
Dren.
I'll check it out.
And Chalong.
Going there now.
Yeah, this is just, takes a long time for everybody to get up here and be able to do their thing. Okay, yeah, this is like a really long, narrow hallway here that you can't, you know, you gotta They sit on the corners. I don't know. Do I trigger him here? I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna do a save here because I can't remember how this works. What's my time? 16 minutes in. We're getting near the end here. I can't remember if I can go this far.
I'm on the move.
Okay, I haven't triggered him yet. Okay. So I'm okay. Everybody else can just move up here.
Yes, sir.
She's got to move up to like here and then reload.
We're green to go.
Garrett can move up to here.
Will do.
Do an Overwatch. Annette, you can move up to
If
that
that's what
one.
you want.
Overwatch. And
Already
let's
there.
get you up there. Now, if I remember right, there's going to be somebody... Is this the right place, or is this a different... Oh, wait a minute. I have something else I have to fight here. What are these? I don't remember this spot. I thought this was the end. Do I have to fight some more muton thingies? God, I don't remember now. DuPont? I think... you go here?
Affirmative, Commander.
Oh, he's up on that space up there. Pretty sure.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, I don't remember where I have to put her. I don't think it's here. Annette. Move you last. Gara can move extra spaces. I think Gara goes here. Overwatch. Zhang blocks the door. That's right. Okay. So she's got to go on this side. No, we got to get Longbow in. I can't remember where's the best place. I think it's like right over here somewhere.
Roger, Dodger.
There's a very specific place she has to get to. Civic Square.
Heading to that location.
Now, Longbow has to get... Alright, this is where I get screwed up. Just go in there. Alright, we're going to save again because I don't want to have to do this 12 times. Okay, now. Longbow needs to go... Is it here? I think it's there. Not you, you're not Longbow. Or does she have to be back a space? I think if I go there, I trigger them.
Aye, aye, Commander. Look sharp. Enemies rolling up.
Nope. Okay. So that's the trigger. Nope, nope, nope. Stop! Stop, 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 stop! So that's when I trigger, so I don't want to go there. So going up to this line here triggers them. So I think she goes here? Or can she shoot him from here? I don't remember where I'm supposed to put her.
Moving.
Okay. So that's as far forward as anybody can go. Boom, boom. You go here.
Okay.
Annette. Oh, this is Magira. Magira, you stand on her, right next
the
to
move.
her. Duran, you're gonna stand next to him.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Next turn. Zylong, you're gonna go over here.
Moving out.
Overwatch. Doing Overwatch. And it's this turn is when we try to trigger him. If I remember right, oh, Magira's got the medkit. She's not the one. Oh, it's Shylong. I usually have, or Annette. You can have Annette come down here, and this should trigger them. Right? This should trigger them.
I suppose I do.
Alien over here.
Now you get a cutscene. Poof, poof, boom, boom. Why can't I see him? Oh, there he is. Because I'm in the wrong viewing line here. I can't see him. Why can I not see him? Oh, frike. I can't see the big baddie. Because I was going to have her throw the rift up there. God damn it. Because you gotta throw the rift like up here to fuck with him. Like there. But it's not messing with him. Damn it. Alright, Caliban.
Position confirmed.
Alright, this may not work. Why isn't it working? I swear I was able to see him before. Okay, so it did not work. Alright, so they're gonna win. Yeah, because they have too many of them. They just win.
Boom.
They have too many ethereals. I can't beat them.
See you in hell. He's down.
I'm on it, Commander.
There he is. I had to be over there. Okay, let's end this game the right way. I'll just back up. Sorry, folks. I want to end this game today. I don't want to have to go through that huge fight. Okay, so she doesn't need to run that way. She needs to run, like, to here.
I hope you thought this through. Here they come.
There he is. Okay, we get to go through this again. Sorry about that. Can I still see him? Okay, now she should be able lay this out right there on him. Right? Okay, and then we go to Annette, or to Longbow, and hope that she can do this. He's the one. Nope. Don't want him. Is she not close enough to get him? She's not close enough to get him? What the frick? She's always been able to shoot him. No. That's horse pucky. Does she have to be over there? To shoot him? Dang it! It's not supposed to go this way.
Oh, let it rain.
She can't get him.
Heading to that location.
I don't think he is.
Target pacified.
No, it's like Megara. I think you have to be up farther. Unfortunately, I think you're going to die by this.
Solid copy, Commander.
Why can't I see him?
Solid copy,
there?
Commander.
Oh, frick me! Alright, we gotta do it again. God damn it! Why can't I see him? Alright, let's try it again, guys. Sorry. This is really annoying me. Okay, so she cannot see him. Where the hell am I? Oh, did I go back too far? Oh, I went back too far. What the hell is this? That's the one I want. Right? Yes, this is where I want to be. No, it's not. Where the hell is this? Okay, so I'm backed farther than... I don't know why it's not giving me my saves. Damn it. Why is it not giving me my saves? Okay, I guess I'm back one more. I can't remember where she's got to be. thought it was there. I think if she goes here, she triggers them, doesn't she? Was it here or there she triggered them? Did she trigger them here? Not Annette. Damn it. Okay, does Longbow trigger him when she goes here?
Moving. Enemy troops.
Yep, it triggers him when she goes there. That's not what I want. God damn it. Come on. I don't understand why it's not working. I should be able...
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Not there. Damn you.
I am on it.
Does it matter? I think I'm allowed to go here.
Okay.
Where is she supposed to be? She's got to be here. Here, maybe? I can't remember where the square is. And Magira needs to be like
On the
right
move.
there. Okay, let's save here. I'm not sure if this is the right space. Sorry about this, but I know there's a perfect spot to get this off of, and if you don't do it, you won't make it. I think that might be it. Because you set it off by having someone run down there and be able to still see him. I swear this is how I've done this in the past. We'll try it with this one.
Here they come.
Okay, I'm going to skip this and just go to the monster showing up. Okay. So I can see him. Alright, so now I need to go to Amy. Can't use the pistol, I have to use the rifle, dummy. Yeah, see, it's only an 85. She's got to take the first shot's got to be a headshot. And hopefully she hits it. See? Got him for 19. And then she shoots him again. Oh! Shot the wrong guy!
X-ray neutralized.
Dumbass! I am not smart. I am not smart. Alright, she can actually go. Stupid map. Turn the wrong way. She can go to here.
I hope you thought this through.
And then she does the rift. Oh, for the love of Mike. On him.
This is not your purpose.
Yes, it is.
Slow this hour without us. What are you?
We're humans. You watch this, it's going. Terrible, horrible things are happening. This is the end cutscene. That's how you're supposed to do it, guys. It took me 3 tries to figure it out again. And Annette is the one.
What the hell is happening?
The ship itself is behaving like a dying star. Becoming a black hole. At this distance, the Earth will be consumed.
And Annette sacrifices herself. She's going to contain it.
Central, I'm bugging out. The package is not on board. Waited as long as I could, sir.
Sir, the alien ship is in motion.
What direction? What direction?
Up.
Yeah, she did it. It's going to hit buildings and kill people. That's it. That's the end. Or is it the beginning? Overall score 6,190. 253 days, 55 battles won, 0 lost, aliens killed 647, soldiers lost 4, funding countries 15, countries lost 1, 90 days until alien base cleared was 92, days until ethereal device 193, sonic soldier discovered was 152, battles fought, battles won, battles lost, blah 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 blah. Average shot percentage 71. Average damage per shot was only 6.8. Average number of turns per battle was about 10. One-shot kills, 348. One-shot deaths, 4 of those. Aliens killed by explosives, yes. Soldiers hired. OTS upgrades purchased. Officer training school. Days until first colonel was 97. Days spent in the infirmary. Lots of people were wounded. Sonic soldiers, UFOs shot down, interceptors lost, interceptors hired. Firestorm's built. Days until first firestorm. Interceptions, and this is all depending on making your score be what it is. 112 scientists, 92 engineers, 3 species, 3 days on the average for all 50. Workshops built. There are only 50 technologies, by the way. Items built, facilities constructed, adjacency bonuses, bounty projects. I think there's a few more if you capture every species. You can capture every species, you can get a few more engineering things done because total credits earned, spent, Illyrium used, alien used, funding countries. Gray market sales, 4 continent bonuses, 15 satellites. It took me a long time to get to my 3rd satellite. And then I think you get, this is the credits. Yep, Firaxis Games. And there you go. And that is the end of the game, folks. So, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Please leave me comments on the playthrough. Sorry about the sort of save scumming there, but I really wanted to get that done. And not have to go back too much farther than where I did. I just couldn't remember the right place to put the people to make sure that I can see the alien. I forgot it's on the right side to see him, and she's got to be in that one spot to have the best shot. Which still is only an 85 on the 85 and a headshot on the first one. If she misses that one, then you have to try and do it with the Rift, this rocket I saved, the Rift, and a second shot from the sniper. As soon as you see them, you've got to take them out before they get a turn. If they get a turn, even your psionic defended people with psi caps on and stuff will get possessed. There'll be 3 possessions facing you. And you can't take the guys out that are possessing them fast enough. So it's really important that you take them out in that first shot there. But that's one of the reasons why, if you noticed, Annette Durand never got a nickname. Because technically, canon story seems to be that she's supposed to be the one that does what I just had her do. Which is why I tried to keep her alive as much as I could. Made her a colonel so she could stay alive. Put her in the psionic armor, the psi armor, and then she's the one that goes and gets bad guys in the end. Saves the Earth. Anyway, if you would, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 before the end of the summer. At about 340, so I need all the subscriptions I can get, if you would. It's free for you. It helps me build the channel. I finally decided to start setting goals after messing about making content for the last 3 or 4 years. 5 years. Maybe I started in 2019. Maybe 6 years now. Been a long time that I've actually been making stuff, but I've never really been, trying to set any real goals on how many subscribers to get or anything. I was just putting stuff out that I wanted to put out. So now I'm trying to see if I can put out stuff I want to put out, and you guys all want to watch it. So if you subscribe and then you hit the notify bell, you'll be notified when I'm putting up polls to see what the next content will be. As an example, my Wednesday streams are Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and that was a fan pick. 100% said play that game. It's not blind playthrough. It's an uninformed playthrough. I've read the manual, and my sons give me hints when I get stuck, because they played it a lot, and so I can kind of get through the game that way. So I'm only on my second planet, I think. I have my first planet after Dantooine. Dantooine's the second planet where you become a Jedi or whatever. So I'm not very far along in that game at all. So I've got a ways to go to get that one done on Wednesdays. Friday was supposed to be, we've been trying to do computer role-playing games with the role-playing version of them. So we start off with Baldur's Gate 3. Ace is one of my children playing a barbarian. I'm playing a bard. We were doing pretty good about every other week or so, and then there was an illness, and then there's been appointments and meetings, and everything seems to get scheduled on a Friday. So it was very hard for me to get Ace to be able to join me for those sessions. So talking to them about it, they said, well, fill in when I'm not available. Just do a single-player playthrough and play an origin character. You know, not something that I'm truly invested in. Just go see how the origin characters play. And they told me to play Gale. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And I did. In our multiplayer playthrough, we had found a mod that let us add extra people to our party. Because we wanted to do it with 2 of us being in the game, you only had 2 slots for NPCs. And it was real hard for us to juggle and make sure we were setting everybody's story hooks right. And when we talked about it, we said, well, let's just use the mod, but we're only going to take like 2 people apiece. So we get 4 stories going while we're streaming, and that seems to work out a little better. And the battles are still competitive. We're not overwhelming them. We have a slight advantage because we have an extra couple actions, but we still get people almost downed or very close to downed when we're bucking about like that. So it's been fairly interesting to play it. Biggest problem we've had, like I said, is being able to schedule it. We're lucky if we can get out 1 a month. So I've been filling in with the Gale run, and I left the mod on for Gale because there's 6 origin characters. So they're a nice dysfunctional D&D party running through Baldur's Gate 3. So that one, if you see Gale Goes Forth up on a Friday, that's the one. That's the single player one, and you'll see Dren608 and Family Plays is the multiplayer one of Baldur's Gate 3. And it might be in the future we may be doing like a Rogue Trader and maybe some other games that can do computer role playing and do them with multiplayers. It's like I said, it's sort of an experiment right now to see if we can get it out there, get some support from all of you to watching it. Maybe not when we stream, but you know, after the fact, getting those views after the fact helps a lot too. Then on Saturday, I used to be doing Pathfinder Kingmaker. This was a fan pick from about a year ago, being a female monk and romancing Tristan. And I finished the extended ending, the epilogue ending. I thought I was going to have to do like 2 or 3 streams to get through all the bosses, because it's like the bosses, you see the same boss, but 5 different versions of them, and 4 of them are combat versions. So it was, and one's a puzzle version, wordplay type version. At the end of the 3rd one, third boss, I thought for sure I was going to die. I had my character and an animal companion, I think, was the ranger's animal companion, were the only 2 things left standing. But before everybody had gone down, one of the people had thrown a spell that's like a persistent spell for like, I don't know, 10, 15 turns, maybe longer, 19 turns. And it saps your dexterity and does cold damage to you on a regular basis. Well, the big baddie happens to be a fire guy, so he's not immune to cold. And it happened to overlap his spawn square. So when he spawned for the final time, and he's like 700 and some hit points, he was losing dexterity and hit points every turn. And after about 3 turns, his armor class was low enough that everybody on my party was hitting him. So I had a monk, a barbarian, a shield person, and an arrow guy. Spells were kind of ineffective against him, but I had my bard casting mass heals to keep us all at full hit points when he would hit us, and then we would all just beat on him, and we were doing like, I don't know, 150, 200 points a turn between the 4 of us that could actually damage him. And yeah, it didn't take very long for us to get through those 700 hit points. So we actually did it in the first run. So I was like, oh my god, I have to do something. So I put up a poll, and that's the latest poll that's out there. And Baldur's Gate 3 as a monk, but playing the Drunken Master subclass. So I made up a little story about who that's going to be, and you can join me on Saturdays for that one. First stream went off before I was recording this, and it was about 3 hours long, I think. I try to keep my streams between 2 and 3 hours because I've seen lots of people that do streams like for 6 or 7 hours, but it's like after the fact, you really don't have 6 or 7 hours just to sit and watch somebody stream. So I try to keep my streams about half that time, maybe 2 to 3. 3 if I'm like almost on the edge of getting something done. Like in this case, I had to do the whole prologue and a bunch of stuff in Chapter 1 that you've probably seen everybody do in Baldur's Gate 3. And so I was kind of semi-speed running it. I wasn't really truly speed running it, but I was trying to, okay, I need to go get you know, get Shadowheart, we gotta go get Astarion, and then we have to go free Gale, and then we have to go get Lae'zel, and then we have to go do this and this and this and this. You know, and I knew where the main things were that I wanted to go get done, and I went and found Withers, and then I can't remember the next thing I did. I think I did something else too. But anyway, I ended up in 3 hours I managed to make it to 3rd level, and so that's where we'll pick up on that one. And so you can join me on Saturdays for that. So again, please subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified when all that stuff's being scheduled. There'll be more content here. We're done with XCOM Enemy Within, so the next time that I'll be putting out content for XCOM, it will be the beginning of XCOM 2 with the chosen downloadable content. So I'm not sure exactly when that's going to come out. It is the beginning of summer here, just about. It's time for me to help my wife in the garden and get stuff set up, so it may be a few days before I get some more episodic content out, okay? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe, and bye-bye.